What's going on? I'm Brady Brick Builder here, and welcome to a brand new video. In today's video, we're discussing the MVP++ rank, Hypixel's brand new rank, as well as how I technically got it for free. So if you guys do enjoy it, make sure that like button and subscribe. Alright, so to start the story off, it all begins with this Hypixel server here releasing a brand new rank called MVP++. And for anyone who doesn't know what this rank does, essentially it gives access to previously commands that were only obtainable through the YouTube rank, which I do think that it was cool that the YouTubers had access to this command. These commands such as Nick and stream parties and private games. But I always thought it'd be really cool if more people had access to them. I feel like, you know, I feel like if you have those features built into your server, you should give them to a wider access of players. Now, maybe that's just my personal opinion, but Hypixel clearly agreed because they did that too. Now, the first thing people need to know about the rank, the MVP++, is it is a subscription-based rank. And quickly getting into this before I finish telling the story, a lot of people seem to be really annoyed at that and think it's unfair to do subscription-based ranks and they shouldn't do that because, like, it's wrong. But from a business perspective, they need to do that. I mean, Hypixel's working on, like, their own full-fledged game, their own, like, standalone game, you know what I mean? Like, that costs a lot of money. So I can get why they need a steady flow of external income. That makes a lot of sense, and truthfully, I agree with it. So, I mean, yeah, you might get annoyed at my answer, but if you look at it from a business perspective, it's pretty likely you would have done the same thing. Even if you deny, you would have done it now. But that's completely besides the point. Let's get back to the story. So, Hypixel releases this brand new rank. And of course, me being a YouTuber who plays on Hypixel, I definitely went right to my Discord and I was like, what do you guys think about this rank? Because whenever, you know, whenever something new comes out, I always like to ask your guys' opinions, what you think about it, etc. And we got some mixed reactions, but the main point of it was that, you know, I was like, everybody was like, it'd be cool if you had it, then you could do like stream stuff and video stuff and nicks and cool stuff plus golden name tag. I mean, I feel like a YouTuber now. I mean, even though the YouTube rank was changed and it's no longer gold, that's still besides the point. I still feel like a YouTuber. Don't take my prize away from me. But so basically the long and short of it was I said I didn't have any money to buy the rank, and that was pretty much it. People were like, "Aw, Rick, dude, maybe you'll get it another month," you know what I mean, etc. You'll get another time type situation. But I'm still a little bit disappointed because, you know, the new rank came out, I wanted to use it, and plus YouTube clickbait. Am I right? Am I right? No, I'm kidding. But I mean, like, still, the rank gave me some cool things. I was kind of bummed that I wouldn't be able to use some of its features in streams. But then I would say about a good 6 hours later, once the store was back up, a little message pulled up in my Discord, and it was from one of my guild members, and they said, they were like, Brick, get on Hypixel, something really cool has happened. And so I thought, okay, maybe they thought the rank was cool, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, it's believable. I think the rank's pretty cool. I think that it's a cool idea, it's original, and it helps creators who, you know, were getting targeted, etc. Which, not that I'm a creator who gets targeted, but the main features for me that are beneficial are the stream features. So when I stream Hypixel game modes, it's just it's more practical. But the point still stands that they said this, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll check it out, you know, not really expecting anything. I get on, and I wouldn't believe my eyes. Somebody literally bought the rank for me. And at first, I wasn't even sure who did it, so I asked in my Discord. And then the person who told me to get on, it was them. Krillix, one of my mods at the current point, did buy me the rank. They said that, you know, that I've helped them a lot and stuff like that, which, as humbling as it is, I don't know how a guy like me could actually end up helping people, but that's besides the point, I guess. That doesn't really relate to the story. So, yeah, they were like, I bought you the rank, have fun streaming with it, have fun with Nick, etc. And I was like, well, okay, this is insane. You know what I mean? And then, of course, yeah, so that happened. But that's pretty much my little short story of how I technically got the rank for free, which it's all due to a fan. Thank you, Krillix. I do appreciate it, guys. We should all thank him down below. Streams just got so much better and all that sort of thing. Like, when I got the rank, I really wanted to stream right then and there, but I couldn't because my internet was being slow at the time. Net neutrality and all that sort of thing, but no, not yet. But whatever, the point is that doesn't relate. So now we're going to talk a bit about the rank, what it gives you, and stuff like that. So the the first thing it gives you is access to /Nick. Now, that's just a cool little thing for creators who get targeted, or for leaderboard players, for instance. I could see that being a big issue, you know what I mean? Targeting, it exists, it's there. You know, some people like to ruin other people's days. I think I disagree with that, and you should never try to ruin somebody else's day. But people do it all the time. People try to ruin other people's days. So having Nick just makes it so much more like hard to detect somebody. And it makes it so the players who are getting targeted can now buy a rank where they don't have that issue. So /Nick is a command that, you know, now I have access to, which is cool, because that's actually like been one of my goals through YouTube, is to have the YouTube rank, which, you know, gives you access to that, which is why I wanted the YouTube rank, just to have that command as a possibility. So it'll basically choose you a random name, which is really cool. You can get like any random name. It just randomly chooses you a name, which I like, and it just, you know, keeps it so you can't really be detected as easily. I mean, I don't know how much I'll actually end up using it, just because I like seeing you guys in games right now, because a lot of you guys don't target me. But if the Castaway family ever did decide to start targeting me in games, then I would, of course, have to put it on. Just, I like that I have the possibility. It's just like useful to have that. So yeah, but there's that. It also gives me access to private games. This just makes Hypixel collaborations so much fun. Like, to be completely honest, like now when you could do Skywars games with like 1v1 Skywars games, which I know they have the duels mode, but like 1v1 Skywars games specifically with just one of your friends, I think that's just such a cool feature that they did, because it makes group collabs on Hypixel so much easier to actually put together. The next command that I get is the stream parties command. Now, this command is super useful. Like when they introduced this for YouTubers, it was huge. And now they introduced it to other players. Like, oh my goodness, it's so cool. Basically, it's an open party. So essentially, any player can join your party. Now, the best part about this is you don't have to invite anybody. You just leave it open and people can walk in, you know what I mean? Now, I like that. I think that's super useful as a streamer, as a content creator, to not need to invite anybody, but people can still join. Like, that's gonna be so cool for streams, where it's just, okay, if you want to join the party, just run the command in the chat, you know what I mean? That's gonna really help streamline streams. And yes, I know I said streamline streams. I was correct-amundo in saying that. It's gonna make streams for creators of all different sizes, including myself, really like make streaming more possible. Because to be honest, like typing people's IGNs and stuff was a big portion of the streams, and now that's not an issue anymore, because, well, now I just, you know, open my party up and people could join themselves. You know, it just makes it a little bit more, I guess, in a sense, more readily easy to make party on streams, which I like a ton. And the best part is you can limit it. So now there's no, if I play Bed Wars and I only want to party up people who are going to be on my team, there's no issue with me having to choose 3 people. It's whatever first 3 get in, you know what I mean? Are they all teaming up there? Are they literally all teaming? Come on, do they not see that I have a new rank on the server and they're trying to kill me over here? I feel so strong right now because of this rank. And okay, get you in the void. Yeah. And then the Berserker perk, put it simply. Or, oh my gosh, he stole my kill. This guy stole my kill. But yeah, so there's that. You also get a golden name tag, which, I mean, you know, you can just see, it's cool. And you get a golden GG. Who doesn't want a golden GG? Right there, very. Some other really cool but minor features, in my opinion, would be the golden GG, but that's cool. I like it. You get emojis, which I don't know how practical they are, but I mean, come on, let's face it. Get it? Face it. Who doesn't want emojis? Like, emojis, I mean, it's, you know, they're just cool. So that's just like another little incentive. Also, there's an auto tip built in with the rank. Now, Skier's auto tip is still allowed. His mod that he's made is allowed, and you can use it. It's just, this is just another like in-game option for people who are, you know, completely against using mods but want to level up on Hypixel faster. It's just, it'll work. I mean, I personally am still going to use Skier's mod just because, you know, it's Skier and his mods are pretty much the bomb. If, you know what I'm saying, he's like the greatest, one of the greatest Hypixel mod makers in my opinion. So there's that. Oh, that was a good kill right there. But yeah, so you could definitely do some cool stuff with the auto tip that it's built in to the rank, or you can use the one that you know, the mod that you have installed, etc. It's really a personal preference here, and it's not really going to matter. Hypixel has officially said that the mod is still allowed, and I don't know why, but I feel like so many players have better reach today, but that's just completely a little besides the point thing. All right, let's get moving, because we do not want to die. Yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, we are so dead right now. We are potentially dead. That's not me. I did get an assist, but that's not good enough to really do anything. Oh, here we go. Oh, come on, die please. There we go. Good. We now have pants. So you get a lot of cool things with this rank, and it is subscription based. Hopefully you guys understand that. That's one of the things that I really want to get across in this video, because a lot of players on Hypixel don't get why it's a subscription based rank, and I think that's super unfair to do that. But they're doing it because as a business they need to start making more profits, because lifetime ranks don't really work in the long run. And truth be told, Hypixel says itself, basically their rank is like, in theory, like a few bags of, like few little bags of chips a month, or a fraction of a movie ticket. So like in theory, yes, it's probably more than you want to pay, but it's not like it's completely out of the range. I feel like they could have put a higher price on the rank and it still would have done better overall, but Hypixel cares about their player base, so they didn't make the rank too crazy, although they could have made it $100 a month for all they wanted to, and they probably would have made more profit that way, to be completely honest. So that's just one thing to keep in account here when you're, you know, getting angry at Hypixel, that they could have made it worse. Just be glad they did it in a sense. And I think it's just one of those things that it's going to happen. You know, Hypixel doesn't really have any sort of subscriptions or any sort of month-to-month payments that they need, and they need that extra profit to be able to like maximize their business, maximize their brand, and hopefully add more admins, add more staff, add just more paid positions to the Hypixel team as a whole. It's really going to create like higher potential for new things to be added and new features and just all sorts of really cool stuff. So I mean, you know, I don't know like why you wouldn't support that, why wouldn't you get on board with that? And the thing I just want to make clear is if you don't have this rank, it's not the end of the world. Like, a lot of players are getting really annoyed that they're like, the MVP pluses are getting annoyed that they're not the highest rank anymore and stuff like that. And I feel like if you're looking at it from that angle, you're looking at it from the wrong angle, and you need like to look at it differently, you know what I mean? Like, this should be one of those like rewards if you have it, not a punishment if you don't. And I'm just super glad that I got the rank. I think it's super cool, especially the story I have behind it, something I'm going to remember forever, you know what I mean? It's just like a cool thing that somebody went out of their way to buy me, a Minecraft YouTuber who, you know, posts videos and tries to entertain people. They bought me, of all people, out of all the creators they watch, the rank. I think it's very cool. And you also could change the rank color there, which is something that I like as well. Now, in addition to that, you also get a golden cool guild tag. As you can see there, you get a golden guild tag if you have that. And if you do want to change your rank color, you don't know how to, you just do /rank color, and then you click on the one you have, and it would change it to that. So that's my little showcase and little story time of how I got MVP++ for free. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Please leave a comment thanking Krillix. It would be very much appreciated. But I'll see you guys in another video. Thanks so much for watching.